So I probably still look very tired this morning, but I'm feeling good. I am here at the hotel for Sync Up. We are going to be starting in about 2.5 hours here at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So it was really cool to get to the hotel last night. I set up with a couple of the guys that showed up here and had dinner with them, and it was crazy how, it's been a whole year since we came and did this last year, but it literally feels like we were just here like a week ago. It really feels like just seeing all the guys again. It's like, man, like time is just flying by. And so I'm just really glad that we're doing this again. Very grateful that many of you are showing up. Many of you are going to be posting, or sorry, streaming it, and going to be attending it. This is essentially my kind of last offer for you guys to join us if you do want to join us um, for the event, because essentially at 9 a.m. once we start this bad boy, there's not going to be any. I'm wondering if I have this on unlisted or live on public right now. Oh, I do. Hey, I have a couple of you guys. I was just seeing nobody watching. I was like, am I talking to myself? But at 9 a.m., once we go live, I probably won't be able to get to my email as often as I usually can. So if you guys do have a virtual ticket, you will get the link this morning. I will send all of you guys the link to stream it. Probably around like 8:30, 8:45, something like that, Pacific time. And if you get your virtual ticket, which is in the description box below, if you guys want to get one, you can be on that list too to get that link right when we go live. If you purchase a virtual ticket after we go live at 9, everything's going to be recorded so you can watch it afterwards. But just know that you might miss some of the early presentations live. But today's going to be a jam-packed day. Starting off, I'm going to introduce everybody to the event, and I'm going to give a sort of overview of marketing ourselves as sync licensing producers and how do we market ourselves to our clients. Then we're going to have Mike Gennaro of Reverse Play, who's also an audio engineer or audio editor, rather. Sorry, still early. My brain is still warming up here. He's going to give us a presentation on what elements have allowed him to make certain choices for which tracks get placed into his opportunities he's worked with, and he's worked with Netflix and many other big clients. So we're going to do a cool couple of deep dives on some of the gigs that he's done and what are the, not just musical metadata, technical reasons why he might make certain selections, but what are the political and social and company sort of considerations that we need to be aware of, because those definitely exist in our industry. So I'm going to really pick his brain on that. And then we'll take our lunch break, and afterwards I think we're gonna have 4 CEO slash representatives back to back. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. So awesome! You're gonna be joining from the UK. Awesome, purple people, very cool. Yeah, you'll get the link then if you already got your ticket in maybe just an hour or two here. So yeah, but we're gonna have CEO after CEO today. It's gonna be 4 in a row, bang, 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 bang. Then we're gonna have our dinner tonight, and then tomorrow will be a little more focused on the composers. We're going to have a lot more success stories from composers and producers who have really done well. But we will have AJ Gundale in the morning give a presentation on how to write a sync hit song. And then we're going to have also a CEO joint panel between Mike of Reverse Play and Trevor of Get It Done. So we're actually going to have still some CEO presence on Sunday as well. And then Sunday is also the day, if you guys are going to be coming in person, we'll be doing those in-person reviews in a private room, which looks a lot like this room right here. This is exactly actually where those reviews are going to happen. So I was just actually getting it all set up this morning. So anyways, yeah, it's going to be a jam-packed weekend. Already loving the conversations I've been having with a few of the people that have shown up, and I've already met a few new faces that weren't here last year. That's really cool to see. Seen some familiar faces from last year, obviously really cool to see them as well. So yeah, I'm just really, really glad and grateful that we get to do this again. And I'm going to do anything I can to just keep this going, because I think this is such an important part of what we do. And it's like I'm speaking for myself, but I think a lot of people feel it too. It's like we just need this kind of stuff more in our lives these days. More in person, face to face, eye contact to eye contact, shaking hands, talking, eating with each other, having coffee with each other. In fact, I'm going to go downstairs and have a coffee with Mike here in just a little bit. It's just we need a lot more of this stuff because we're so isolated in our home pods and our home studios most of our careers. So this is the kind of stuff that can really get us out of our little wormholes and more into each other's lives in a meaningful way, and hopefully create some relationships and some opportunities maybe to work with each other. So that's all I got for you this morning. Just want to say hello, good morning, and hopefully those of you who have thinking about joining us, make your decision in the next couple hours because this is really going to be one of those things you don't want to miss out on. Not only in terms of getting your potential guarantee submission to any of the CEOs that you're going to see today on camera or tomorrow with your upgraded virtual ticket, you can absolutely get that. Also, if you got a virtual ticket and you want to upgrade it, just email me. I can definitely do that for you. Even if you want to do that after the event, I can do that as well. So there's not the deadline to submit your track will be Friday, June 7th. So as long as you decide to upgrade your virtual ticket before the 7th, totally cool. We can let you do that. But I don't want you guys to feel like you're missing out on something or you can't, if you wanted to submit to it and it's like, oh, I missed the chance to do that. I'll totally work with you. If you feel like there was one library CEO that you saw today or tomorrow that you're like, man, I think my music actually would be great for that person and I want to pitch with a guarantee they're going to listen to it. You guys can absolutely do that. So yeah, I'm going to go get ready. Got a couple more things to prepare for my presentations and tie up a couple loose ends before we go downstairs and open up the room and start checking people in. So excited to meet a lot of you guys today, and for all of you that are going to be joining us virtually, I'll do my best to keep you as engaged. You're definitely going to see a step up in your experience from last year if you did join last year. We've got 2 cameras. This one you're going to see one camera on the front and one actually on the audience, so you actually get to kind of feel like you kind of see more of the interaction happening in the room. And I'll have a full screen of the PowerPoint presentation or whatever we're showing on screen. So you'll be able to see like a lot of different things going on within the room. So it'll feel as if you're there. And then when we do our breaks, when we do some of our masterminding networking breaks during the event, I'm going to give you guys in the virtual chat a Zoom link, a Zoom basically meeting room that you guys can then go while we're having our in-person networking opportunities. You can do your Zoom networking opportunity if you want to. So we're doing our best to try to ensure you guys get as much of the value as we possibly can translate into the digital realm as we can. So I think it's going to be a great, awesome, amazing event, and I can't wait to see many of you guys there in person and virtually.